So guys, really, well, all I just changed this my file name to file2.html. I really need to be specific where my file goes to. I can leave it as file1.html, but something went wrong and I need to fix it. I have a lot of file1.html, so really I have to just make this as unique as possible. So this is how you concatenate. You make an extra variable, so I can now pick the name. This is the name. This is what I picked. Then dot dot. This is how you concatenate. Concatenate means you can have a first name and a last name, and then you want to have it together, so that the first name and the last name will come together. So then this is just an empty space, just to give a space between my name, the password, the name, and then the other email address. So this is for concatenation. When you want to add two different variables together, you are using a full stop. When you want to give a space, you can use the space. And then because of this, now I can now use my conc inside here. So this conc comprises of the name, the password, the email. So I'm going to go ahead to save this. Then I'll go to my browser and you know refresh my code. Can go back. So we have Peter James. um, um, I think let me go ahead and change this to, because I need everything fresh as possible. Maybe file. It mustn't really be file. It can be maybe text or anything at all, or maybe test.html, anything at all, maybe test1.html, anything at all you can use. You can just use it. So but you can create the file before you do that, or you can do that directly before creating the file. So the first name I'm going to use here could be maybe Peter James, and his password will be 123456, right? Then you can submit that form. You can go back and change the name to maybe Michael Jordan. Yeah, Michael Jordan. And then the password will be ASDLGH. Then I can give you the email address that's unique to Michael. Then I can submit. I think two is enough. So I can go and look for the file. I think that's one the HTML. You can enter. So remember the first one I gave was Peter James 123 blah blah blah. Then the email address blah blah blah. Then at .com, right? So you see the password and email address. There's something wrong with it, right? There's not enough space as should be. So you can always go back and email and password. You can come back here and then give more space if you want, and then everything will change to normal. But for now, the second name we had was Michael Jordan, and this was his password, and then this is Michael email address. So but maybe you don't really want it to be on the same line. You want to really break, but I can put a comma here if I want to separate everything by a comma. That's my choice. I can look for a comma and then use a comma right there. Or then I can actually use something called um, um, can use something called break to move the next thing to the next line. So maybe name, password, email address, and then I can just say break. Maybe right here after the print, and I can say echo echo um, I can use, this is an HTML code. This is why I advise you guys, go and watch my HTML tutorials. Please, I beg you, go watch my HTML tutorials. This is a break. So when he's done printing the first name, everything, you should then break. That's going to the next line. Then go back, print the second name, going to the next line, and stuff like that. So I think we're gonna fill my phone one more time. I just hope nothing goes wrong this time around. So you can make comments in the comment section. You can ask your question. You can ask for a particular video to be uploaded and things like that. So look at this. I'm going to have miracle, um, and then I'm going to have his password as blah 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 blah, mixture of letters and name. then I'm going to submit that. So we can go back um, to our test1.html. I think test1.html slash, it should be test1.html. Yeah, let me change this to maybe test4 just to be safe. Yeah, I can't tell why that is happening that way, but just to be safe, I can do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, submit. Can go back. A can do Peter Bob. You can do ASE 1, 2, 4, blah blah blah. You can check Bob, so I can submit this. So I can go back to my test4 test4.html, and then I can enter it. Everything is still on the same line, but for now, don't take that as a big deal. I think that's something that can really be worked. Can really do it any way I want to do it. So for now, okay, let me take this away from there. Okay, but for now, don't worry, just play around with this. Maybe in the next couple of tutorials I'm going to show you what to do to fix all these kind of errors. But guys, thank you very much. Really, this is how you can save your information. Then the last tutorial I'm going to make, I'll show you how to save it with your maybe your Excel or any other application you have. But for right now, I'm saying bye bye and have a blessed day ahead.